Hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. In today's essay, we are going to discuss the topic whether formal or traditional way of examination should be replaced by continuous assessment. So do you agree or do you disagree? So let's first brainstorm and then we will discuss the sample answer. So first let's read the entire question properly and then we will discuss the points. Some people believe that exams are an inappropriate way of measuring students' performance and should be replaced by continuous assessment. Do you agree or disagree with the statement? So, here the question is that the traditional way of taking exams are not a proper way to analyze a student's performance or knowledge on that particular subject, and therefore such a form of examination or the traditional form of examination should be replaced by continuous assessment. So what does continuous assessment include? Having quiz, um, report writing, or maybe having a project submission, a paper presentation, and so on, that is done on a regular basis. So do you think continuous assessment should come in place of examination? Do you agree or disagree? If you agree that we should have continuous assessment as a mode of assessing the student's knowledge, then here are some points that you could write. First is, it gives an early indication if there is a problem that a student is facing. So imagine in the first quiz itself the student scores less marks, the teacher gets an idea that the student has not understood the concept, and hence the teacher can implement and teach it again, and he or she does not have to wait until the end of the semester of when there is the formal examination that is conducted. The second point is, these continuous assessment forms a feedback mechanism not only to the teacher that the student is not understood, but for the student themselves, that they need more focus on this particular subject or field. Moreover, since they learn through various mediums such as paper presentation or through quiz, so it becomes an enjoyable method of studying which is less stressful, and therefore the recall value of what they have learned has increased compared to the formal examination, which includes only rote learning or memorization of the entire thing and then going and vomiting that in the examination. The fourth point is, it gives an in-depth understanding of the concept, because if a person is doing a paper presentation or doing a project on that particular topic, then they are going to learn and read about it in depth. So they understand the concept a lot more better than if it was this traditional way of examination. But on the other hand, if you disagree, you can say that when students write exams, it breeds various life skills in them. They learn time management, they learn planning, execution, they learn to manage stress, and so on. Not only this, there are chances of plagiarism when it comes to continuous assessment, where the project can be done by the mother, father, sister, brother, anybody. But in exams, you can't plagiarize. Plagiarize means कोई और आपका काम कर रहा है. ऐसा नहीं होगा. You have to go and give the examination on your own. So this is a more authentic way of testing the knowledge or understanding of the student. Moreover, because a student has to write so many examinations in their lifetime of being a student, they go through so much stress that they can handle pressure in their life, because they've been handling so many stressful situations in their life. Or maybe there's a chance that most of the students procrastinate and study only when there is examination. So if there are exams, it's good because the students will not procrastinate and will study for the exam. So these are just the brainstorming points. I have written a sample answer for this essay. So let's go and read that aloud. So first is my introduction paragraph, where I will write a general statement, I will paraphrase the question, and I will write my opinion. So first is my general statement. It's about examination. Conducting examination is an ancient practice that has been followed even beyond recorded history, isn't it? Examinations have been conducted since time immemorial, means even before they started recording history. However, people nowadays have an opinion that the archaic method, now what does archaic means? Old or traditional. Something old or traditional is called archaic. So the archaic method of analyzing students' performance is an ill-suited method, means not a proper method of analyzing students' academic ability and should be replaced by continuous assessment. So this is my paraphrasing of the question. जो भी question है मैंने अपने words पे वो लिखा है. Now you're going to write your opinion. I firmly agree with this opinion. Which opinion? That the archaic method of exam taking should be replaced by continuous assessment. Now comes my body 1. The principal reason, principal means main, supporting my view is that it provides early indication of problems in understanding to the teacher as well as to the student. Since this method includes evaluating every week or on a regular basis, early intervention by the teacher is possible to rectify any area where the student is lacking, and thus support can be provided before the problem becomes too significant. Significant means becomes too large. So we can try to solve the problem even before it becomes too large, because exam is conducted on a regular basis. So early intervention is possible, thus enabling them to actively work on their improvement. So इस test में, weekly test में अच्छा नहीं हुआ, we can immediately improve. We can recognize that there is a drawback here and we can improve immediately, which is not possible in an examination because it is not conducted regularly. Also, in the traditional method of examination, the grading is done only once a year or a maximum of 3 times a year. So by the time the teacher recognizes the lack of student understanding, it would be too late. So this is why traditional method of examination is not good and continuous assessment is the best. So again, I'm writing my B2 here. Again, supporting continuous assessments. Not only this, but learning through quiz, report writing, and paper presentation makes the learning process enjoyable and also improves the engagement, or you can write involvement of the student in the learning process. Since the traditional method involves more of rote learning or memorization of the concepts, it does not give a true account of the mastery of the knowledge imparted. But in continuous assessment, it gives a broader evaluation of skills, knowledge, and research done to understand the concept in depth. मतलब अगर कोई भी रोट लर्न मेमोराइजेशन करके एग्जाम में लिखा तो उसका ये मतलब नहीं कि उसने उस सब्जेक्ट में मास्टरी दिखाया. मे बी द पर्सन इज ओनली गुड एट बाय हार्टिंग एंड राइटिंग द आंसर्स, बट इन कंटिन्यूअस असेसमेंट, because they are doing small projects, it gives us a broader evaluation of skills, knowledge, and research done, and understanding of the concept. Finally, frequent evaluation lessens the pressure and burden that a student bears in their student life, hence promoting a more relaxed environment for learning and makes an environment that is conducive to recalling more of the concepts. So, conducive means promoting or favoring or becoming beneficial. Okay, now we are coming to B3, and in B3, we are going to write the opposite stand, where we are going to write a paragraph supporting traditional way of examination. On the other hand, some other people, I have completely agreed to continuous assessment. So when I write B3, I have to write some other people. Counterclaim stating that the age-old method of examinations help breed life skills such as time management, stress management, and they learn to plan effectively. Furthermore, there is a high probability of plagiarism in continuous assessment where a family member could do the project work or seminar presentation. Therefore, if a student passes the exam, it signifies that they possess the knowledge that has been imparted. तो मैंने यहाँ पे कंटिन्यूस असेसमेंट का ड्रॉबैक बताया और बताया कि इसमें एग्जाम्स बेहतर है. Now I'm coming to my conclusion paragraph. Thus, in a nutshell, though exams are a more formal and stringent means strict, assessment criteria of students' knowledge, in the present 21st century, continuous evaluation gives an accurate picture of what the student has grasped and provides the opportunity to monitor the progress of the student closely. So, to wrap it all, this criteria of evaluation is believed to be the stepping stone to success for a better future. So, in short, in the conclusion, we also have to support again that continuous assessment is the best. And write some other points which also means the same thing only, but don't write the same points that you have written in body paragraph again. So I hope you got clarity on how to write this essay. Please make sure that whenever you write an essay, you write it in formal terms, not very informal like how you speak. And I'm so glad that you watched this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe right now. God bless and take care of yourself.